Dyrte.
Ema. Oh my gosh, I'm actually vlogging and I'm just gonna post this the way it looks because I'm lazy. But that's not the point. Good morning. The time is the small one is at 8 and the big one is at 4. So that's the time. And today I am planning on making spicy noodles. So I'm waiting for myself to get my appetite, then I'm gonna make those. And then I am gonna tell you a little story about where I've been. I'm gonna tell it for like the third time now because the other clips where I've told the story but I haven't really put together a video to post. And then I'm going to do my laundry. Literally, it's disgusting. I haven't washed my clothes in like 3 or 4 weeks, so I don't know what I've been wearing, but that's not the point. The point is I'm gonna do my laundry, I'm gonna do my bedding, I'm gonna clean the entire room, I'm gonna change out my tablecloth, I'm literally gonna spring clean. And this is partly because I am leaving on Friday. So today's Sunday and I'm leaving on Friday, which is in 5 days. But then I'll do my laundry again on Thursday, just so that everything is super clean before I leave. Like, I literally have all my clothes clean. But then today's just to do the most of it. And then later on, I'm gonna start studying for my test because I want to write my assessment tomorrow. Yeah, so you'll see. The children are our future. Na na ni na ni na ni ni na ni na ni na ni na ni na na ni na ni na ni na 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 ni na ni na 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 na. I'm just gonna wash the top thing because child, everything else, no. Imagine washing your whole blanket. Yeah. I'm gonna wash this thing as well. Comforter. This as well. Yeah. Don't judge me. This is like a winter sheet. Now I'm explaining. This is a winter sheet. This is a summer sheet. And this is a mattress protector. And then this is a night frill. I'm gonna call it a night frill because I'm gonna call it a night frill. So I was just too lazy to take out this. So I just put them both in. But then it just makes the bed more comfortable. So yeah, this is what we're gonna wash. If you want the story about my mattress, come to Residence Ellie. Other rooms are still open. Sort them out. Bro, the way my mom ran with the mattress, because my first mattress was like pink and it had like, ooh, and like, looked like it has been scratched. I don't know, it just looked ghetto. And then my mom literally ran to the room next door and then she had a mattress on her shoulder. It's like, boola, boola, and then she put it in. Oh my gosh, yeah. But that's the tip. The children of our future. Oh my gosh. No. That wasn't me. This is why they don't let kids live alone here. You see the things we do when our parents are not here. Okay. Everything's fine. Okay, the camera is not fine, but it's fine. Yeah, Nina, there's a book in here. Look, a whole Bible. I almost washed the Bible. I'm gonna wash this towel and I put it on the pillow and then I sleep on it. Don't ask me why. Oh, I also have to wash the pillows, yes. I'm gonna change my bedding to like this color, turquoise, whatever looking bedding. And then I'm gonna change my tablecloth to a pink one. So I'm gonna go back with the theme I had last year, basically. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I'm not gonna wash the ones inside because I'm gonna do this one as well. Let me fix my mattress. This just looks ghetto, child. Wait, I need to get the frill out though. You see why we call these beds prison beds? Yee. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to call you a prison bed. I'm so sorry. You're so comfortable compared to other people's. Okay, this is the last part I'm gonna do. Yeah. I don't have to wash this one, right? Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna jump on it. Yeah, let's see. So basically 5 days till I go home. That's exciting. Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna make my noodles. I'm excited. Right. Oh no. Don't judge. That looks pretty. Let me make it aesthetic. Nah, we. Nazo. I mean, white pillows doesn't get aesthetic than this. Okay, I'm gonna wash this thing as well because it's been here for a long time and I feel like it's getting ghetto. Ouch. Okay. There. And then. Oh, Prisno. I'm also gonna put it there because Krishno is non-binary. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now I'm gonna do the clothes, and then I'm gonna get the washing powder, then go literally 17 stairs down, I don't know, and get my laundry started. Okay. Okay, so we got, this was from debate, so we got the most annoying dream line. It's like a golden line. It's like what you say on and on in your speech to keep the adjudicators like interested in what you're saying. And we literally kept on saying, oh, we had a few, so I'm not gonna name names, but I feel like they were pretty good, and people were like, oh my gosh, that's so annoying. But yeah. And then I also got this. Apparently I'm really convincing. Interesting. But yeah. This is the one I'm gonna put it in. It's quite different from this one. It's like greens, and then this is like floral, you know. But yeah. Help. Abracadabra. Oh my gosh, let me show you my laundry. It's so embarrassing, child. I couldn't even put in last night's clothes in here, and then I was like, you know what, you legit need to wash your clothes. This is my laundry. That's a lot of clothes, and I think I need to sort it out in colors. Yeah, I'll get back to you after I'm done doing that, because this is gonna be like super long, somebody just doing their laundry. But yeah, catch you later. Now this is what we're washing. This is the whites. Yeah, the whites are on the chair, and then I have the other whites that are supposed to join these whites. Hopefully I don't dye anything, but yeah. And then we have the darks, which is like the blacks, which are also gonna go in one thingy. Yeah, I took some charcoal for myself yesterday because they were gonna like throw it out. Ciao. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is here. So this is everything. It's like a lot. It's like a lot of clothes. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my washing powder and let's go. Child, I've never had to wash laundry, then had to like, it looks like I'm gonna have to do 3 loads. So I'm just gonna fit the bedding in here, and then I'm gonna have to wash the whites after the bedding. And do I look like I have the time or energy for that? Do I? No, I don't, in case you can't see. But then, see what I mean? It's full. Yeah, that's it. It's like full. Okay. Child, I'm going into an elevator just to wash your clothes. Yeah? And then pressing 1. Wow. This is washer number 2. I don't hear the water. What's happening? Oh, it is coming down. I asked somebody if I could like use the 1 hour because they're not like using it right now, and they said yes. So now we need to carry this again, go down the elevator, and go to the first floor to wash it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is why we wash clothes once. Oh, sure, it's not going in.
A few moments later.
Ta-da! So this is washer number 3. Okay, so now we are gonna clean the room.
I ain't changing. I always love, I'm done faking. I'm never forsaken. Ain't no hurt that I'm breaking. Sometimes it's complicated. We just have to face it. Won't keep you as a secret. Cause to me you're so sacred. You are my world. You are my world. You are my world. You are my world. You are my.
I thought I started a fire. Yeah. No, like the next time I'm going down there, I'm gonna take you with. So I walk in and it's literally, whoo. I'm like, are my clothes burning? Like, yo, ngafa. Oh, I'm gay. I've never been so bored. Like, laundry day is the worst day ever. It's not even cute, child. Basically, guys, the tip of the day is ungakuli because it's not even cute, guys. I thought my clothes were burning. Yeah, I'm gonna that one thing. I've never been so annoyed. Like, after this, I'm gonna go show you how it looks. Like, it's scary. Like, it's scary. And to this point, I still don't know if something is burning or I just told myself it's the mist. Yeah. Like, I just want to finish and eat. That's how bored I am. Like, and then at the same time, it looks like I put too much soap and I had to rewash some things more than once. Like, yeah. Basically, that's how I feel. Let me go show you, child. Let's go. Literal Movango, like you'll see. Okay, like I'll turn it off when I get there. Child. It's not even doing it justice. Like, it's so misty in here. Like, yo, I thought my clothes were burning. Sure. Guys, I hate it here. This machine stopped working. Like, it literally stopped working and my clothes are wet. Now I have to like get it hamul and then take them to another washer. Oh my guys. Oh, nothing a screamer. Guys, I just wanna say, so far, so tired. Like, it's not cute. It's been the worst washing day ever. Like, my washing days are never this long, never this exhausting. I don't know how many times I've walked up and down the stairs, how many times I've had to go down and up the elevator and touched cold water. Guys, some things are not working. I'm getting backheads. Yo. But then one thing for sure is that after this, just want to shower, I want to eat, and then hopefully my room will be clean by the time I do those two things, because sinkatele, like, I don't want any of this, like, at all. Yo. After washing, you need to put the things you just washed where they belong. Yo, Yeah, you guys, so I just found out that my mom bought this and I put an update thinking that I already had these, but turns out I did not. So this is like a different nightfall from the one I have on right now. So I'm gonna try this one, and then I have a pillow that's been naked and she thought of that. How smart. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, the next time I get back to you, I'm seriously gonna be done with everything, because wow. Child. Child. So I'm done. I took my shower. Now I want to eat my noodles. And then I have to study. And then I have to go for coffee. Just want to sleep. But yeah. The songs I've been singing today are still in my head. And I feel like I should play them. Because the greatest love. Put noodles in boiling water, simmer for 5 minutes, throw away the water, 5 spoons of water, put liquid sauce and stir fry 30 seconds more. Add flakes, stir well, and serve. Okay, those are the instructions. The guy at the store was like, take the black first and then you come back for the rest first. So thick. They should make our noodles like this. You see? That way they're not dry. Okay. These are the flakes. They look like drugs, but okay, these are a lot of noodles. Literally, like, I've never seen such a huge cube of noodles. And they're so thick. Oh my gosh, they just look like Rice Krispies. So I'm gonna make these and then I'm gonna get back to you. Plastic. Okay, this I think is the tricky part. This is the chili part of it. But you know what? I'm just gonna edit. It's like seaweed and sesame seeds. That's what it looks like. I'll show you. This is how it looks before stirring. Terminate. I think I needed to say that for myself. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Shy. You guys, you know, the reason why I disappeared for so long, your Easter. Yo, cishe ngafa. No, I had Durban curry for a couple of years, and I thought, you know what, I can take on anything. Ciao. It's not bad when you keep on drinking water, so wow. Child, the reason why I disappeared, I don't even know if I should tell you all of this, but then it's been really hectic. And yo. So in the I think the first month when I got here, gotta be there the first month, if not the second, the beginning of the second, we're working on this other thing for the residents in Lloon. And then everything was going well, but then there would be incidents where I'd feel excluded, literal social exclusion. At the time we were practicing, and they were like, yeah, I should step in and, pretend I'm like one of the person that's in the play, because, oh yeah, someone came in. As I was saying, so we were working on a play thing for Virtuous Concert, and then there was a time when there was like, oh yeah, I should go next and do the script, and then this dude was like, no, and I'm like, yeah, okay, because I wasn't even part of the conversation, so I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And then several other practices, people are having discussions in Afrikaans, and I'm not catching the gist of it, and I'm like, oh, okay, that parts where I'd be like, yeah, what did she say, and then that's when I'll get a translation, and it's fine. And then there would be times where I'd literally ask, can I be part of the script? And they'll tell me, yes, it's fine. Just as I'm about to go on, because we were all the coaches, so I'm not necessarily part of the play, but then when someone's like not coming to practice needs to go on, and we help it go on by, pretending to be the upset person. So when I did ask, oh yeah, my mom is not here, can I play the part for this practice? They'd be like, yes. But then when I'm supposed to do it, they're like, oh yeah, you can't do it anymore. That's when the drama started. They're like, oh no, you can't do it anymore. Why? And it tells me, yeah, dash said you can't do it anymore, so you're not doing it. And I'm like, then who's gonna do it? I'm like, I will do it because he said you can't do it. I'm like, but then you're not giving me the reason. I'm like, that's because you're gonna confuse the cast. I'm like, confuse them, what do you mean? Like, you don't know Afrikaans that well because the script is in Afrikaans, but then, believe me not, I knew the script. I knew those lines specifically because they were like the shortest and the simplest. And I recite the lines to that person. I'm like, these are the lines you're saying I can't do. And they're like, yeah, still, you can do it. And I'm like, that's fine. I go back to the girl that was sitting with. I'm like, okay, I can't do it anymore apparently. And they're like, why? And I'm like, well, they said I'm gonna confuse the cast. I'm like, okay, that's odd. And it's just practice, it's not me performing in the actual show. And it's also very easy to read a script, and at the time I'm not even reading a script, I know the lines by head. I can't feel my tongue. Oh my gosh, my lips are numb. But then I'm like, at this point, I've been practicing with y'all for what, 4 weeks now, and the amount of times I've felt excluded in what's happening, not in the conversations, but also in what we're here for, in the play itself. I'm excluded from that. My opinion is not listened to. There's just a lot of contributing factors that make me feel excluded. And that's how I feel at the time. I'm not even telling anyone this. I move on, and that very same night, by my window here, like below my window, there's like an area where people can work and, you know, do such stuff. So when they're working downstairs making the backdrops for the play, my window's open because I'm trying to dry a shirt I'm supposed to wear in the morning, and I can hear them, and I hear these people. I'm like, oh yeah, people I'm in the play with, and they're talking about me, and they're making jokes about how I recited the lines, how funny it was, and they laughed about it. And I'm there, I'm listening. I'm like, should I go downstairs and tell them I can hear you? Should I text them and say I can hear you? Should I call them and say I can hear you? What should I do? I let them be, and I can literally hear them. And that's fine. I let it slide. In the morning, I'm like, okay, this is still on my mind, you know, I can't let go of it. So I called the girl that's in charge in my residence, and I'm like, listen, this is what went down yesterday. You were there, you know it, you heard it, and I did not appreciate it. So what do you think must happen? And she says she thinks I should meet with the guy that initiated everything, and we should talk about it. So she schedules a meeting. We meet them the very same day at like 10 a.m. or something. And as we're talking outside, I think we're sorting things out. Dude is defensive, but then I think we got somewhere, because at the end of it all, we came to an agreement. He gave me a friendly hug, like, yeah, okay, truce, everything is fine. I get to practice after class, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the last practice before the final show, so everything is gonna end well because we made up and everything. But then I'm like going to tell my friends in the play that, oh yeah, remember that thing when they said I couldn't do it because I was gonna confuse the cast? We spoke about it, and I'm like, I have so much to tell you. And they're like, yeah, he said you called her, and he said you called him a racist. I'm like, which part of the story is that? Because that's definitely not something I came across. Like, when did that happen? And then like, but then that's what he said, you said. I'm like, but that's not what I said. I blew up into this big thing. Not big where everybody was involved, but big as in like, for me, it was a big deal, and everybody was just trying to, you know, sweep it past, like, be like, that's not a big deal, relax, girl, it's not that much of a big deal. But then for me, it felt like my world was ending. I'm like, that's one thing I'd never do, and to be accused of that one thing just goes against who I am. It's not what I do. I was just offended by it all, to be honest. I was mad about it. I'm like, when did you get to that conclusion? Is it some sort of guilt that you have, that you're trying to get ahead of, or whatever? What are you doing? Did I not cry myself? into a ball. I think that's the worst I've ever cried. That's the worst I've ever been. After that, things have never been really come to their high points, because there would be other moments when I'd also feel sad, and that would add on to it, and then my life would just become the sad little ball. And recently, not so long ago now, I came back from working at the music faculty, and as we come back, I'm with this guy, and basically the gist of it is that we got an egg thrown at us, a whole egg, because we look like an interracial couple. Then when we get to my gate, we get attacked by other people. They're like, yeah, how dare he walk with our girl, you know, how dare he walk with our girl, who does he think he is, things like that. It's just been rough. It's you know, when you think the world has evolved and the world has become accepting of certain things, and you meet people like that, it just takes me back. I'm like, okay, so we spin around the sun for nothing to change. We go round and round and round in circles, like nothing's gonna get better. That's basically what's happening. And with the egg incident, as violent as it was, because as soon as you act out on your aggression, it becomes violence. So as violent as it was, it didn't affect me as much as that dude. Honestly, I've never been so disrespected, so dishonored, defamed. But you know what? Some things you just don't entertain. And I think the incidents where I've gotten my revenge, because there was a time where we had an axi here, and I saw my friends were like, we're gonna make this horrible for him. So every time he'd answer, we'd be like, boo. And then at the end of his presentation, he was like, yeah, I'll take the girl to the dam, and I'd play songs for the girl, and then we'd bond over whatever. And I'm like, that just sounds so rapist. I'm like, yeah, if he's gonna call himself a racist and say I called him a racist, then he might as well be a rapist. Or he could pick a lie, pick a struggle. You can't have both. If you want to have both, then perfect. But you want to keep calling yourself things using my name, then I should have every right as well to call you what I want. Because I guess we're playing a lying game, and I can play that too. That way, when he lies about something else, I know that in fact I did say that. But I just gave him a hard time, laughed at him when he spoke, just made it bad for him. But then, other than that, sizzle fires. Look at how far I am from finishing. Yeah, I'm never buying these again. I don't care. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I don't know what it was. It was a weird laundry day, you know, riddled with fires and stuff. I thought my clothes were on fire. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. As I was saying, thank you guys for watching my vlog. See you soon. I think on Friday. But that's gonna be my last day in residence. I'm coming back home. Yo, sometimes life is ghetto. Ish. But yeah, bye.
Face dark, damn, but I am wolf and juggling, howling for an enemy.